these are all the stuff you need. Make a 2x3 grid. It's really confusing if you have more than 2 rows, so just keep it these 2 rows, but you can make it longer. Place signs, label each one in the top row a letter. Doesn't matter how much of the top row you have. My second is going to be B, and so on. And then down here, you put 1, and just make sure to put the enter button a few times. Okay, so next, you already used 2 of your stuff. Now, we gotta make something to transmit the signal on these buttons. So, depending on how many you have, just place those right there. It really is all up to you. Now, I want you to use the item dispensers. It really does not at all matter where you put them, but I like putting them on top. And you will need to put a 3x3 grid of them. And now, let's start making the wiring. Take one of these end gates, put it so there's 2 inputs right here, and the output is going into the dispenser. Repeat that with every dispenser. Take this. Use your first color, A. Alright, so whatever your first color for A is, it's going to be one of the outputs going into right here in the end gate, and paint it your first color. Now we have to do this color. Repeat the same process right over here. Paint it that color. Next, we're doing the next to this color. Just repeat the same process and paint it that color. Now we are done on the first row. For the second row, take your 1 and color that a transmitter and put it on 1 column. Then for your second color, put that on the second column. And of course, your third color goes on the third column. Now this is the part where you could let all your creativity come out with what goes into the dispensers. Okay, now you put the signs on. Oh my god. Click A1. This came out. So that's A1. So that's A1. I'm going to go up here, put this A1, and then press enter a few times. Now I'm going to do B1. This came out. So I'm going to name this B1. And I'm going to name this one C1 because it's that. Name this C1. Now, go over here. Look. A1, A1. A2, A2, A3 gives me that, B1 gives me that, B2 gives me this, B3 gives me this, C1 gives me this, C2 gives me this, C3 gives me this firework. And if you look, all those were correct. So that is how you make a vending machine in Yeeps.